Can you provide an unbiased opinion about the difference between Damon brackets and other traditional bracket systems? Today's video is based off of a question that was asked by Captain Jack Sparrow, and I think it's a very valid question. I hope everybody understands and learns something from this video, because orthodontists or dentists, whoever is using brackets, is trying to accomplish a few different things. One, get you a straight teeth and a beautiful bite, assuming that's what you agreed to as part of your treatment plan, as quick a way as possible, and reduce the risk of damage to your teeth, bones, and gums, right? We want a healthy smile in as quick amount of time that is healthy as possible. So here are a few things to answer this question, right? Deciding between brackets. You got a dentist or an orthodontist that's saying, dude, you got to use these Damon brackets, or hey, you know what? You should come to see us because we offer Damon brackets and they're the best. They give way better results. We're gonna answer those questions here at the end. So before we get into it, hey, leave a comment below if you had Damon brackets, or maybe you use some traditional kinds, or maybe you use the kinds of brackets that go on the inside of your teeth. Would love to know of your experiences with these systems. Okay, first off, remember, generally speaking, the desired outcome is the ideal, is to pursue the ideal. What does that look like? Using some Invisalign models here. Thank you, Invisalign. Okay, we want all of our top teeth to have a section or part of them. Okay, you can look from the back. This is actually a better view, okay? Top teeth should have a part of the tooth that is on the outside of the bottom tooth, and then the inside of the top tooth should fit right in the middle of the bottom tooth. So you shouldn't have any cross bites. Top teeth are all on the outside of the bottom teeth. Then from a bite perspective, we want what's called a class 1 canine or class 1 molar, this type of relationship back here where the teeth are interdigitated. That means that the top tooth, the canine area is sitting behind the bottom canine, and then you have that mesh, right, where the premolars fit in between the two bottom teeth, just like that, on both sides, all right? That's what we're shooting for. That usually leads us to minimal overjet. A lot of people call that overbite. The top teeth stick out in front of the bottom teeth just a little bit. We don't want the top teeth to be hitting on the bottom teeth like this. That is not good, all right? We don't want underbite. We don't want excessive overbite, what we call overjet, all right? And then sometimes to get all of that, you have to have minimal, what we call actual overbite. That means the depth of your bite. Your top teeth can't cover your bottom teeth all the way down here and get to this, generally speaking. All right, so that's the bite. And then when you look at your teeth here, we want them all nice and straight, no spaces. That's the ideal, okay? Braces have come a long way, or orthodontic treatment has come a long way since Engel, the orthodontist. But they used to put those metal bands that you get around your teeth. I don't have any in here. Check out our other videos, right? You can use them for expanders. And anyways, it used to be commonplace. You used to put those around every tooth. In fact, if you're watching this video and you're like, that was me, I would love to know about your experience, because that means put a band around every tooth. That means you gotta separate every tooth. And did it hurt? Was it totally uncomfortable? Let me know what you think. So we've come a long way since then. And then they started putting brackets on the front of your teeth, and the designs were different. Generally speaking, you have a bracket. Here's an example of a clear bracket. I don't know if you can see that close, but right, you glue it onto the front of the tooth. And there's different kinds. There's ceramic, plastic, metal, stainless steel, some even gold, right? And the brackets, sometimes they had 4 corners. Sometimes they had 4 corners. That's a little more recent. But some brackets only had there was just one, top and bottom, with a little slot in between. Then braces came along on the inside, right? You can put them on the inside of your teeth. And some of the newest is what we call a self-ligating bracket. That means it's a bracket just like the other ones, except instead of having the other traditional brackets have an open face, right? That means something can go in and out, in and out. You have to tie the color, right? Check out our other videos. The colors go around the bracket and hold the wire in place. Well, with a self-ligating bracket, technically it's not self-ligating because it doesn't just, do it automatically. You have to manually close a door that snaps over the wire. So it's connected to the bracket, it snaps over the wire. They've come up with all these different things, and we're trying to progress, again, to try to improve the results in our efforts to get to the ideal. Well, the idea behind the self-ligating bracket, there's different kinds, different brands, but the Damon bracket is a self-ligating bracket. And there's some small differences between the different kinds of self-ligating brackets, but Damon is a self-ligating bracket. The claim of these self-ligating brackets is that it's going to reduce treatment time and improve results. Well, here is what is generally agreed upon by the orthodontic community. And you're like, well, how do you know that? Well, getting some of this information from a very popular orthodontic textbook, The Prophet, okay? Bill Prophet and some others wrote it, Contemporary Orthodontics. But that's just, authors are in there and they put in what they try to examine the research that's out there. And what we find generally agreed upon is that there is no difference in total treatment time or outcome, clinical outcome. That that means that just because you use a Damon bracket doesn't mean that you are gonna go faster. Just because you use Damon bracket doesn't mean that your end result will be, in either situation, better in a significant way, a clinically significant way, than just using traditional brackets. And I've seen it. I've seen orthodontic specialists that use Damon brackets that get amazing results, and I've seen really great orthodontists who use traditional brackets or some variation of those and still get amazing results. So, point is, if you get a Damon bracket, great. If you get a traditional bracket, great. Find an orthodontist that you can trust, that you feel comfortable with, using their system, because everybody has their preferences, and then go for it. Commit to their program, do what you're asked to do, and have fun straightening your teeth and beautifying your bite. I hope that helped, Jack Sparrow, okay? If you know somebody who has questions about which brackets they should use, share this video. Let them know, hey, it's gonna be okay. Find an orthodontic specialist. That's my recommendation. Or if you want to come into the office, we can talk about brackets, more specifically about what would be involved in getting you towards the ideal. Come find us. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel, continue watching these videos so that I can open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth and beautiful bites. That's all I've got, just a little PFOing so you know where you're going. Packard out.